What's up, YouTube? This is Casey coming here from Lions Den Investments and Reviews. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's Friday, and today's video I wanted to talk about Ethereum and Chainlink. We're going to go into some technical analysis there, and then I'm going to cover some articles. But I hope you guys, all my lions and lionesses out there, I hope you guys are ready to rip the jugular off of this market because right now Ethereum has just hit all-time new highs here at $2,079. We've never been here before with Ethereum, so we are in price discovery right now with Ethereum. And with that said, let's get into some technical analysis. So we've got the Ethereum chart here on the 1 day, and right now we are approaching overbought territory. Okay, we haven't hit overbought territory yet, but once we get there, you're either gonna get rejected and come back down, or you're going to get an influx of cash coming into Ethereum, which should send Ethereum much higher in price. And I'm going to go with option B here, which is an influx of cash coming into Ethereum, which is going to send that price much higher. A lot of the analysts right now have got projected targets on Ethereum within the next 52 days, coming in around like $3,000 to $3,500. So we'll see what happens there. But if you guys like the news on that, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I mean we've got an ascending triangle going right now. We were bouncing back and forth in between it, creating new higher lows, and as of today, we just broke resistance. So if we can close above the all-time high, which was back here around February 20th, if we can close that all-time high and close above that, which was at around like 1995, 2000, once we do that, then we're flipping that resistance into support, okay? And that's what I'm waiting for, is the daily candle here to close above 2000, and then as of tomorrow, we would start, another candle, and we're either going to come down and use that resistance that is now support at $2,000. We'll use that as a floor, and we'll bounce off that and head higher. So that's what I'm looking for. And with Ethereum, guys, going higher now, I think what you're going to see here over the next couple months is the start of the alt season. Okay, and I know we've had some really good price movement in the altcoins so far, but a lot of that, guys, was just based off of Bitcoin going higher. Okay, I don't even really think that we have seen the alt season yet. We haven't seen the altcoins really do what they're going to do once they start moving, because now that you got Ethereum that's broken all-time new highs, we're in price discovery. I think once that really starts going up in price, it's going to carry the rest of the altcoins much higher. You're going to see some outlandish moves, 10x's, 100x's, and some of these altcoin projects, and that's what we're looking for in the alt season here. So if you're not invested in cryptos yet, now is probably the perfect timing to get in. You might be a little late to the game, but you're still not too late. Okay, so if you're looking to get into some crypto projects right now, Bitcoin, honestly, in my opinion, it's way too overpriced to really make the gains that you want to see. It's a good store of value, so if you're wanting to preserve some of your wealth against inflation, Bitcoin's great. But if you want some really outlandish returns, I would say get in some of these altcoin projects and get into them now. Don't wait. Okay. So with Ethereum going higher, it leads me to my next investment, or my next trade that I'm in right now, which is Chainlink. Okay. So I'm going to do a little technical analysis on Chainlink because I got in way back here. I believe it was like March 10th, March 9th. I'd have to go back and look at my price orders. But I got in around $30.50, okay? And we kept coming down and retesting it, coming down. I didn't sell my position, okay? I'm a lion. I've got strong hands. And guys, if you are too, again, subscribe to the channel and follow the content that I put out here, because you have to be patient, right? I mean, if you're not patient, you're going to lose this game and you're going to get burnt. And you don't want to get burnt when it comes to investing in these projects. You got to have a steel gut sometimes because they're very volatile. But if you're not willing to take that risk, there's no reward that comes with it. Okay, no risk, no reward. high risk, you get reward. So you have to keep that in mind. And with that in mind, I did not sell my position in Chainlink, and now I'm up on Chainlink by about $1 right now. But I'm looking for Chainlink to hit a target of around $35.84. So that would be my number before I feel like I'm going to have to make a decision whether or not I liquidate or if I stay in. Because if we look at Chainlink, we went sideways pretty much in this zone range here. So we had a bottom of like 24.78, and then at the very top we were at about $30.83. Okay, so we just kind of been bouncing sideways back and forth in between there until we broke this resistance. And Chainlink, if you guys look at the charts with Ethereum versus Chainlink, the price action between those two is very similar. All right, so whatever Ethereum does, Chainlink normally goes along with that. Um, but yeah, I mean that's where Chainlink is right now, and really, it's the same thing there that I'm seeing with Ethereum. So if we can get a candle to close above here on the resistance at around 30, what I say, $31 roughly. Once that candle closes above $31 here, starting tomorrow's candle, we're either going to head higher or we're going to start using that resistance as support. Okay, it'll be a floor, which is good news because I've been waiting for this for a long time. All right, and like I said, you have to be patient. You have to have a steel gut when the prices drop on you, and you gotta understand charts. If you don't understand charts, you can go to my website at academyofcrypto.com. I'll leave a link in the description below, and I've got videos that show you how to get into investing in cryptos, and they also show you how to read some of these charts, or at least start with the basics, and then from there you can learn how chart patterns form and the whole 9 yards when it comes to the more advanced technical analysis that you'll use when you're throwing money at investments. Okay, so go check that out. It's completely free. It doesn't cost a dime. So it's just there to help you out. But with the technical analysis covered, let's go over here to the articles real quick, because anybody who is an XRP holder right now, if you guys are invested in XRP, you might be wondering where we are with the XRP and the SEC case. There's been a lot of good positive news coming out on the XRP case thus far. Brad Garlinghouse has had a few interviews to give you guys updates as well, but they're moving forward. Okay, they actually settled their lawsuit with R3 Corda. All right, and that was for more than $240 million. I'm not going to go into this article, but that is out of the way now. That's good news for them, so they can move forward. So if you want to read more on that, check the article out in the description. The other article I want to cover here was, oh gosh, let's see. Well, they took it down. They took it down, guys. I thought it was here, and it was. Anyways, it was an article that came out a couple days ago, and I don't know if you guys read up on this. Let me know in the comments below if you did. But it was basically saying XRP had settled their lawsuit for $100 million with the SEC. Okay, well, I read over the article. I started reading into it, and towards the very bottom, they were talking about basically an indirect correlation to April Fools at the very end of the article, and there was a lot of people commenting on it who were pissed off. It wasn't cool at all because it got me excited too, and I was like, oh hell yeah, XRP just settled with the SEC on 100 million, so the chances of a revaluation on XRP, if that were to happen, we're gonna be like 90-1. You know what I mean? As far as your odds when it comes to a revaluation on XRP, and if there is a revaluation on XRP, guys, you're gonna be looking at prices, just from a mathematical perspective on market cap. You're gonna have to have a price of XRP up there with Bitcoin. Okay, so that got me excited, and I was like, man, let me go look at this, read up on it. Come to find out, it was a complete hoax. So, if you guys read over that article and you're wondering, did XRP actually settle with the SEC? They didn't, and the reason why I can tell you that is because number one, you had the indirect correlation with the April Fools, and the author actually put that in at the very end of the article. Not to mention, I went out to Google and started searching, trying to find information, more information on a $100 million lawsuit. There was nothing on Google. And guys, if that were to happen, it would be all over the place. You know, it would be big, big time news. So that, that just told me right there. It's like, okay, this is a hoax. But with that said, let's move forward here to Cointelegraph, because in Cointelegraph, there's an article here where they talk about, do 100,000 or 300,000 Bitcoin call options signal a bullish Bitcoin price path, right? Man, it's a mouthful for a title. Like they they could have shortened that up a little bit, but basically, you got call options out there right now, calling for, from the options perspective with these big institutional bankers, and they're calling for $100,000 to $300,000 Bitcoin price. Okay, now does it signal a bullish Bitcoin price path? Absolutely. They're saying derivatives exchanges now offer 100,000 to 300,000 Bitcoin call options, but how keen are pro traders to take the bait, right? And the open interest on Bitcoin as of December 31st, call options, was between 100,000 and 300,000. That reached an impressive 6,700 contracts, which is currently worth $385 million. Guys, if that's not bullish to you, I don't know what is. But if you like what you're hearing there, go ahead and hit that like button, okay? Because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And, for me, that's extremely bullish. And I'm loving every minute of it. I'm not going to continue into this article. If you want to know more, just click the link in the description below. You can read more on that. But here's the other big news. Because I've been covering other projects besides Bitcoin and Chainlink and Ethereum. So we got things like Theta and Tfuel, right? Guys, Theta and Tfuel, if you didn't watch my last video, click in the corner up here somewhere, because I talked about technical analysis on Theta and Tfuel and what they're doing right now. And with what they're doing, guys, they haven't even been listed on Coinbase yet. And we've had over 37,000% returns just in the last few months on Theta and Tfuel. What do you think's going to happen if crypto exchange here, which is Coinbase, they're set to direct listing on the New York Stock Exchange for April 14th. So if you're wondering what the date is when Coinbase is listed for their IPO, it's on April 14th. But what do you think they're going to do when they go public? You only got 30 cryptos to select from on Coinbase right now, okay? And you're going to get all this publicity for investors to come invest in Coinbase. What do you think they're going to do as far as listings with other cryptos? They're going to have to list more cryptos, right? I mean, that's just a must. If you're being listed and you're being valued at over $100 billion, and I think that's where they were, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think the valuation of Coinbase was around $100 billion. If that's changed, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I mean, you're going to have to list other coins, and Theta and Tfuel have yet to be listed on Coinbase. So with this going live and an IPO hitting on April 14th, I'm looking forward to the day when Theta and Tfuel are listed on Coinbase, because guys, we're already at the current price, let's go back here. The current price on Theta right now is $11.78. Tfuel is moving strong at about 45 cents. And if they get listed on Coinbase, you can go ahead and, count your blessings, because you're going to be looking at 2-3x moves from where we are, just from a listing on Coinbase. So that's all I have for today's video, guys. If you like what you're hearing, again, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, go over to my website, academyofcrypto.com. If you want to learn how to become a lion and rip the jugular vein off of this market, feel free to get involved with the free courses that I offer on my website. Like I said, they're 100% free. They don't cost anything. And acquire new skill sets, that you haven't had before. Get that print press going. Create yourself more money, right? Because that's the name of the game, is to build wealth for yourself. Okay? And with that said, remember, markets go up and down. You're going to have to be patient, have a steel gut. Okay? And remember, fear nothing, my friends. Till next time, I'll catch you later.